freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. They say diamonds are forever. I sure as hell hope not. Episode 18, draft 18 about to happen here. Check out the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit all the buttons, do all the things. Let's knock this shit out, huh? Let's freaking go. And, oh my god, where's Premier Draft? Let's go. Let's do the freaking thing. We got our gold in. Let's rock and roll. Wilds of Eldraine, and of course I'm home from Worlds, and I'm home from everything. And, just gotta knock this out. Just gotta finish this, you know? Obviously been a pretty busy month for me. I was in Vegas for 10 days and so on and so forth, and now we're home, and now we're going. And now we're great, and starting to feel, I would say, pretty comfortable in the format, but we'll see. We have, of course, the over-under for Bronze to Mythic is always 21.5, so we have 18, 19, 20. We have 4 drafts left to try to make Mythic on the under, which I'd really like to do, honestly. So we're going to try and do that. Rowan Scion of War. Not a very exciting card, but Rowan Scion of War. Reminder here of numbers are the adjustment overlay. Down for yourself for free, untap.gg. Number up here is LSV static ranking. Number down here is the dynamic ranking based on every game ever played on Untapped and the cards you already have. Specs, interesting. So, some good comments here in Hope Vigil and Ratcatch Trainee. Rowan Scion of War is like definitely not unplayable. It's kind of a weird ability. It's mostly just a 4-2 for Menace for 3, which is actually kind of fine, but not really worth a first pick here, obviously, as a multicolored card. Rat Out, Trainee, Vigil. Royal Treatment's pretty good, but the not card I want a first pick. Usually my green decks are a little bigger than that. And then Curse Courtier is also kind of cool, but I think we're going to Ratcatcher Trainee here. We're at the deepest color to start with, and just kind of an unexciting first pack. A lot of like cards wouldn't mind second or third picking, but not a card to really like say, hey, go play this color. Until we see this card, and it says, hey, go play that color. Goblin Bombardment is one of the best rares on the sheet, one of the most winning cards in the format, and obviously we took a red card first, which makes rats, so basically the perfect spot to be. This card is absolutely awesome, really good. Sack creature, deal 1. Plays well in almost any deck, but plays especially well when you're playing a lot of rats, a lot of like crappy creatures, so slam dunk pick here. Obviously we see a rare taken, a bunch of good uncommons though, Glass Casket, Gingerbread Hunter, and Johan, all excellent uncommons, and then a few good commons here too. Hopefully we'll table a Spear Guard. And we don't have to be red-black. Obviously, we have 2 red cards so far, but probably looking to be red-black here and try and get as many rats as possible. Do a little Rat Monday, Mod Monday crossover. So, slam the Bombardment and pop it right in here to pack number 3, where things thin a little bit. So, we've got a rare missing and then a common missing. The black or red cards aren't that exciting here. Armory Mice is whatever. Saruman's a good card, but not really where we're at. Dream Explorers is pretty bad, honestly. We got Edgewall in, though, which is super safe. So, nice super safe pick. Edgewall in is phenomenal. Just a better Evolving Wilds. It has a lot of value late. And really safe pick here. I do tend towards trying to draft powerful cards early in the drafts, kind of figure out your lane. But in the absence of really powerful cards, taking a card like Edgewall in is perfect. It'll always make your deck, and it helps your fixing stuff, too, which is great. So, all right, past pack with a couple of good red cards. Pack, Flick Coin, and Thief are all quite solid. Black cards, Rat Out's obviously good, but not very exciting. We're not really necessarily locked into black. And Sorkel Vanguard's an awesome green card, but I think I wanted to say the red course here. Then it comes down to Pack, Thief, or Coin. I think Flick a Coin's a little better, but I think with the Goblin Bombardment already in the pile, we're just in the market for every single card that makes more than one card. So I think we're going to pack here. Also, once you're in red-black, Flick Coin and Rat Out do compete a little bit too. You don't have too many of that effect, so I'm going to take the pack here. And so far, looking pretty good. Stab Wound is not as great as it was. This card was really good in the old format when it was first legal. Not as good in this format. Very often, it's just like 3-mana kill a 2/2, which is like fine, obviously, but, sure. And then we got Flick Coin here, which is also great. Shadow the Oath. Again, we're not necessarily black yet. We do kind of want to be black for the rat stuff, but we're not really there yet. I think Flick Coin is about on par with Stab Wound, honestly. I know that might sound a little crazy to all you Stab Wound apologists, but it really is a If this is one of the most winning cards in the format, this card's honestly pretty unexciting. So take Flick a Coin here and just keep ourselves a little bit open. Again, kind of want to be black, but not willing to take a subpar card for it. And then things thin. So red card, red card, red card, red card, and then we got nothing here. Conceded Witch is obviously fine. Werefox is fine. Besotted Knight is fine, but taking the Wilds here. Now we're going to have Edgewall in, Evolving Wilds, and Flick of Coins. Those splashes are super easy, and we'll see where we end up as far as that goes. But take the Wilds. You know, Werefox is pretty good, Witch is fine, but again, not necessarily committing to being black. Monstrous Rage is a card that I'm not a huge fan of. I think this card's fine. But it definitely doesn't win a lot of combats. That being said, the pack's kind of mopey otherwise. Hopeless Nightmare is excellent. It's a phenomenal black card, but, you know, again, not really sure if we're black or not yet. And I guess we're just going to Rage here. I don't love it, honestly. You know, I really want most of my cards to be creatures with the Bombardment, but it fits. It's fine. I think we're in. Shrouded Shepherd's excellent, obviously. Just a really, really good card. Nevis Stalked by Nightmares. Not as good as it looks. Parents, Prowler, pretty thin pack overall. We'll take Shepherd here. Obviously, we can splash either side of all of our stuff. And the card's good enough by itself on either side. Opening back, we table the Rat out, which is pretty good, honestly. Again, being black-red is still, you know, on the table, I think. We pass some good black cards at this point, but I think it's fine. But hope feel better. You kind of sound like you have a funk. Yeah, I don't feel good. Thank you. Rat out is, yeah, that's where we're at. The Sorcerer tables, as does the Spear Guard. I do actually like blue-red a lot, but not very good with the cards we already have. Once we already spell-heavy deck, definitely take Spear Guard here. Just awesome at Bombardment, fine card in general. Keep the red train rolling. Power Reset, thanks so much. Cool Guard Reset, thanks so much. Assassin, Sugar Rush. Honestly, we should love the black cards that were in the pack. So let's take the Rush. I mean, I think Singlet Assassin's pretty awful. Rush isn't very good either, but... And Tabby Assassin again. Tabby, I mean... We could play Tabby. Probably not. Both these cards are pretty bad, but... Alright, and then Not Dead After All and the Crescendo. We'll take Crescendo, but we're not playing it, but... Alright, so definitely red. And then looking for a little bit of a push into another color, though definitely we want to be black. And Open Kindred Discovery. Kind of a cute card, but not really where it's at, I don't think. It's also a blue card. Butcher's great. A couple good green cards here in Vanguard and Tangle Span Lookout. And then red cards here. Pack's obviously good, but we're gonna Butcher here. We're just gonna take the Butcher. I think we pretty much want to be black. I think his pack's gonna be a little light for black. Pack 3 should be pretty good though. And then we're good to go. People noting the LC rankings in the chat. Yes, the LC rankings are his day one rankings of these cards. For example, Nevis Stalked by Nightmares is not a 4.0. It's honestly not even that good. I have talked to Untapped about possibly going in and like redoing the rankings after a few weeks. Because obviously you never get all of your initial evaluations true. Hopefully they'll do that. I can't control that. So, Fencing, Minstrosity, Shadow the Oath, Daredevil. We see an uncommon missing. A couple rares here, which aren't super great. Shadow the Oath is fine, but on a card we can want to take early. Minstrosity or Devil. Just got Minstrosity here. Fairy Fencing is pretty mopey, honestly. We're gonna have almost no fairies in our deck. It's a very, very clunky card. Whereas Minstrosity is just a solid 2-drop. So, like the Minstrosity here. I think we're pretty locked in on red black. Ooh, this is interesting. We see an Oversold Cemetery, which is a very, very slow card, but a pretty powerful card once you get it going. And if we're like super interested in being super, super creature heavy, playing a bunch of spear guards and stuff like that, Cemetery is kind of cool. I kind of want to try it actually. There's a spear guard here, which probably table. The Witch is pretty solid also, Grabby Giant, but let's try it out. Yeah, pretty fun if we're just playing a bajillion creatures, Oversold Cemetery, and Bombardment. That's quite the energy, quite the engine. And at this point forward, we're taking as many cheap creatures as possible. A card like, Spear Guard, which is, usually just a fringe card. It's going to be really, really good in our deck. I like it. Let's try it. Get those rares going. So now we're taking a creature basically almost every pick if possible. Slinger is kind of but again, we creatures, Grabby Giant, but gotta take the in here. We have now 2 ins, good fixing, splashes our Shepherd pretty well. I'll take the in. Doing fine on playables, obviously. Spear Guard, awesome. It's funny because I think that Radout's obviously a better card than Spear Guard is. But I think that now that we have both Bombardment and Oversold Cemetery in our pile, we're going to be rocking and rolling here. So, take the Spear Guard. Grabby Giant is fine. Thin back. Not a lot of black or red cards. Pretty good green card, a couple of white cards. But take Grabby Giant. Let's get these in the board. And Hopeless Nightmares is a very good card. It's obviously not going to be very good in our deck as far as us wanting a million creatures, but nothing else here for us, really. We could, in theory, splash Neva, but it's just, like, not a very good card, honestly. Should I take the Nightmare? Creatures. All right, Witch is in. Love it. Just taking basically every creature ever. Edgewallian's great. You know, obviously, we're going to have plenty of playables. Not worried about that. So, man, these Vanguards are super late. So, Mary Bard's not great, but it's fine. Take the creatures. Creature. Here's Neva. We're probably not going to play it, but we'll take it. Pop it in the board. Right now, we are, you know, effectively, if you just can cast Cleave Shadows and can't even cast Shepherd, it's fine. We have 1 Treasure Maker right now. Creature count is 10, and I want a lot more than that. So, you know, Radout, get Spear Guard. Monstrous Rage, kind of yeah, I mean, Mary Bart's isn't great, obviously, but love more Edgewall packs for sure. Radout's not a creature for Oversoul Cemetery. That's the idea. I want to get as many actual creature cards in our deck for Cemetery. Not the easiest to turn this card on, honestly. 4's a lot, but once you get into the mid-game or late game, it's pretty good. The Tabby, I mean, Tabby might make the deck, honestly. We'll see. Neva can get back a Bombardment, sure, but it's just like a pretty bag. I mean, it might make the deck, I don't know, we'll see. But the Tabby's also not insane, given that we're trying to maximize our Cemetery and Bombardment. All right, blank back. Can reset up, thanks so much. All right, looking for a lot of creatures. Like a lot. Oh, no. Card's so good. All right, we opened Archon of the Wild Rose. Kind of a bummer, because we're obviously, like, touching white, but this just isn't really us. Double white card. We don't really have any aura stuff anyway, so sucks a little bit, but whatever. Minstrosity is great here, honestly. I think the creatures, like the 3/1 2-drops, are perfect for our deck. They trade early for Oversold Cemetery. They're just cheap. We can keep playing cards over and over again, make a lot of material. So pretty happy with Minstrosity here. Feed the Cauldron's okay, but again, we're maximizing creatures at every single point, and we're going to do it. Witch's Mark also wouldn't be terrible here with the Cemetery, but not really necessary. So, all right, that's Minstrosity. Food Fight. Wrong button.
Entire confection.
We got Torch Tower, Sewer Witch. Honestly, this is a tough pick because Sewer Witch is actually insane in our deck. It's 2 bodies, pumps the rats we already have. It's a creature. Torch Tower is insane, obviously. Where's our removal spells right now? We've got Radout. We're also looking to trade a lot, too. This is tough. I think that Torch is a better card to vacuum. But I think contextually in our deck, I think Sewer Witch is better. I'm taking the Witch. Might be wrong, but I think the Witch is better. Vermin's phenomenal in our deck. Excellent. Slam dunk. That was a tough pick. I'm on, yeah, no lies there. Necropotence. Oh, I want a Necro so bad before this format's over, though. We just can't do it this deck, though. Just not what we're looking for. Pretty thin back for us. I mean, cooped up, we could splash in theory. Ash Party Crasher. I mean, like, not really we're looking to splash here. Yeah, we just can't. We can't take the Necro, unfortunately. Splashing Ash isn't very good. It's just like it's a 2-drop, you know, like. I'm taking Necro. I'm probably not gonna play it, but Fencing Witch Trainee. Man, another Ash too. A Trainee's obviously insane in our deck. It's a creature and a spell and a bunch of rats, so slam dunk on Trainee. No point in cutting. This is pack 3, so we are no longer going to be passed to with the person passing to us. Honestly, Skewer Slinger is not great, but I mean, it's just a creature, and we're looking for creatures here. Courier's Stabby, right? It's all pretty bad. Probably not going to play it, but yeah, I guess it's Tab. We're not playing as Tabby or Neva, I guess. So we're in a little bit in the market for playables. Right now we are. Let's see, Assassin. Ugh. Nothing here. Just nothing. I guess playing the first assassin wouldn't be the worst, but really don't want to. We're currently now at 15 creatures, much better. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I don't want to play it, but there's Stab Wound and Edgewall Pack. Same thing. This is very similar to the Sewer Witch pick. Obviously, this is a worse card than Sewer Witch. This is a worse card than Torch. But we're just dying for creatures, and this is just exactly what our deck wants. Like, exactly. And Stab Wound is just fine. Again, pretty overrated. Totally fine, but taking the pack here. Another Rat Out or Witch's Mark. We already have a Rat Out and a Flick a Coin. Witch's Mark is not, like, awesome in our deck. I think it's fine. Let's take the Witch's Mark. And then Grim Search. It's honestly not the worst in our deck either, but probably not going to play it. Whispers, whatever. We got 23 cards. I mean, Mary Bards is not really what we're looking for. All right, so let's take a look here. So, this is 24. We have a few stinkers in there. We have a lot of creatures, though, which is great. So, also Cemetery and Bombardment. Double Trainees, awesome. A lot of our cards make multiple creatures, which is great. So, pretty happy with Rakdos. All right, so let's take a look here and dump all this stuff. The Shepherd is free. We're just going to play this as it is. Probably going to play both Inns and maybe not play the Wild, just not in Plains. And if we end up doing this on white, we have a Giant makes treasure, Flick Coin makes treasure. If we cast 2/2, cool. If we don't, cool. Whatever, you know. 24 cards here. Only possible playable cards here, up here. I mean, Assassin is... It's playable, I guess. I mean, Neva's also playable. We could, in theory, like... If we want to play Neva, we got to play a Plains, which is a little awkward. I really would like to play Necro, but unfortunately, I don't think it's happening here. Trainee, Slinger, Mark. 2 Mary Bards is pretty bad. I guess you could just cast this at 3/2. We're relying on 3s, so... Again, once you have Cemetery in your deck, like, you're just like, inclined to just play every creature possible, so... This is 17 creatures. It's pretty awesome. I don't love Monstrous Rage here, honestly. I think that, I guess we have 2 Trainees, but aside from that, like, it's not really winning many fights, you know? Like, Monstrous Raging at Monstrosity is not very exciting. Crescendo is also not a card I'm super excited with. It is cute with Bombardment as far as, like, sack creature, make a rat, sack the rat, but I think that's just too finicky of a card overall. It's also just not a creature. I think we're going to cut the Monstrous Rage and play the Assassin. Again, it's not great, but want to get that creature count up as high as possible. That puts us up to 18 creatures. It's like sort of a removal spell also. So now our only spells are the Hopeless Nightmare, which actually has almost no synergy with our deck at all. Rat Out, which is great, obviously. Cemetery Bombardment, Witch's Mark, Flick a Coin. We're a little light on actual removal, as far as like just killing a large creature. But so I guess the Assassin kind of helps there a little bit. Witch's Mark is great. The first Witch's Mark is awesome in these decks. It helps out flooding a lot. Not a great stretch, but it's good. Tabby Rush. Rowan's Grim Search is a little interesting. It can help us find our Bombardment or Cemetery. It's funny, it's like I don't want to cut the Hopeless Nightmare, but I think that if I cut the Nightmare, then the Search is worse, so it's a little awkward, but we could cut a Mary Bards. And Mary Bards is fine, too. Skewer, Slinger, Monstrosity. It's tough, because, like, this is a card that is a lot better in best of 3, where the games are a little slower, and also you can just sideboard in or out based on the matchup. It's a really rough card to have in the matchups where, like, your opponent's, like, aggressively attacking you, but I'm going to cut the Nightmare. Just play the Search, though. Like, the Nightmare does effectively nothing in our deck. We have 0 bargain cards. I know we just added one, but we have no synergy with enchantments at all. It's just 1 mana discard, deal 2, which is honestly not that bad. But given our desperation for creatures, and even though Grim Search is not a creature, it does 2 important things. Helps to find our big enchantments, and then it also puts some cards in the graveyard, too. So, I think this is it. Pretty happy here. Play 2 Inns. We're not going to play any white sources. We're currently at a pretty even split, which is good. You know, given the opportunity, we'll play this on white. Otherwise, whatever. You know, just playing Cleave Shadows is totally fine here, which is kind of cool. And That's it. That's the deck. So pretty fun one here, honestly. Not gonna lie, this deck's kind of gas. We're the Oversold Cemetery Goblin Bombardment deck, and you know what that means, folks. Time to make your predictions. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? Episode 18, Bronze to Mythic. We're in Diamond 4. Watching on YouTube, take a second, like the video, please. Support the channel, helps a ton. It's free, costs you nothing. If you like my content, if you like watching Bronze to Mythic, please support the channel. Thanks so much. Scroll to comments. Let me know in the comments, believer or non-believer, all caps. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? Let's rock and roll. All right. So we got a pretty even split here of believers and non-believers. Got our inn, our swamp, monstrosity, cemetery, vermin, Mars. That's pretty good. We can keep this. Chat coming out, man. And should I play this on red? We got our monstrosity lined up, our vermin lined up. Edgewall in number 2. So we might pop this on white. We'll see how things look. Squats. I just started playing game 1. Remind me of the game, right? End step, torch the tower. Kind of a beat, honestly. Exiling it for Oversold Cemetery. Sucks, but... Why are so many haters? I don't know. There'll always be haters. That's the way it is. Alright, so we get to play a land and play Vermin. Hope I don't get Flicker coined here. Yeah, that exiling that monstrosity is pretty crappy for us. Here's Cursed Courtier. Oh, yeah. Flip coin is just so good. Like, it's unreal how good Flicker coin is. Just an unbelievably good card. So, Flicker coin right here. Bang, bang, bang. Murder, draw a card. We draw Grabby Giant. Sure. We can name white here. Name white. Attack for 3. Next turn, we can maybe Witch's Mark, maybe Giant. The Vermin is bugged? What's wrong with the Vermin? What's wrong with our Vermin? Here's our Battle Mouse at a... Oh my god. Double rares? Alright, that's a problem. That's insane. Yeah, that's a crazy one. Alright. That's tough. This is the kind of game where Cemetery is not going to shine because they're very aggressive, obviously. Alright, we're going to Witch's Mark here. Target this. Discard this. Here's a Rat Out and a Grim Search. I mean... I'm going to play a land. I'm going to... Yeah, this card's really, really good. Alright. We get to, like, Rat Out and Grim Search. The problem is, like, they're just beating the crap out of us. And, like, this is where a card like Grim Search is really bad. You know, they've had a really good aggressive draw here. And losing 2 life is pretty hard to do. We can Rat Out. I guess we can, like, not attack. I want to kill us before they get Celebration, too, though. This stuff. We have the growth here. We can grow instant speed, too, which is kind of sweet. Could just cast Grabby Giant as a 4/3. Tokens do die, yes. Killing this is like a pretty big game, though. This is tough. Effectively a 4/3. Already a sorcerer's roll. We gotta kill. We gotta kill this. There's no put the spellbook on it. So let's just say go. This is not a great turn for us, and obviously we're pretty vulnerable to tricks here too. But is what it is. Another Cursed Courtier. Alright, this is fun. They're going to celebrate. And now they're going to put the roll here, so now I can rat out the cursed thing, so that's fine. We're not killing the mouse. Oh man, this would be a huge play on their part. If they celebrated onto the cursed to play around our rat out, that would have been such a good play. But... because the roll is definitely going here to break the curse, right? Yeah, for sure. So, kind of a blowout. Pop this thing. Would have been super heads at the Battle Mouse first. The rat could have attacked, I guess that's true. Alright, so... they attack for 5. Alright, we get a free block here, too. Alright, this turn worked out pretty well for us, all things considered. They still have this large creature to deal with, but we get to eat the mouse now, too. So, it's all worked out pretty fine. We're going to bargain this, pay for it, sack a rat. And we get Merry Bards and Butcher and then a land. I mean, putting a young roll on the rat is fine. Problem is they have a... yes, you can't bin all 4. You have to choose 2. There's currently 0 creatures in our grave. All Cemetery is probably not happening this game. So, oh, up to 2 of them. Oh wow, you can bid all of them. Oh my god, I did not know that. How did I not know that? Jeez. I guess I never cast cards. It's pretty bad actually, but yeah, it's been. I'm fine with that. It's been all 4. Draw 2 cards. What do we got? 2 fresh ones. Edgewall Pack and Sweet Tooth Witch. All right, we're at 5. This is potentially a 4/4, but that's it, which isn't that bad. We can go 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's jam with the rat, because I would like a block here. Sorcerer's Rolls are still everywhere, so this is pretty scary for us as well, but just gotta cast Edgewall Pack. I gotta cast Grabby Giant, because that'll trade here, so let's just cast Oversold Cemetery and Grabby Giant, and pray, honestly. We just need to stay alive here. With Oversold Cemetery in play, just literally just stay alive. It's all that matters. We have 2 good blockers here, so obviously if they have a cut in or something like that, we're gonna die, but, you know. The problem with the Witch is it doesn't block that well this turn, and it kind of like is kind of mana inefficient, but here's a Vigil, which is fine. I mean, their draw's been actually unbelievable this game. Their draw has been so good. Alright. Take 1. And the land for the vendor, too. Jeez. Alright, so pretty wild draw from our opponent. I think we have a good chance to stabilize here, though, honestly. We don't die this turn. And then we get to go Witch, some food, have another blocker. And they also keep Exile my stuff, which kind of sucks, too, but they're going to top. That sucks. Alright, so this has Trample. Let's just kill the vendor. Kill the vendor, and then... No, wait, hold on. We need to kill the 4/4, because we need to block. Yeah, so we're going to 1 here, which is pretty rough, actually. But we have the food. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously a really good draw for our opponent. 5 lands, all spells, good rares. We draw a Shepherd, which actually is pretty good here. Obviously, if our top cards of Kill Spell were dead, they had to top it, but I can't do anything about that, so... we just pack and play Shepherd as a 2/2 and just hope it's good enough, basically. Playing Witch and sacking a food, we still take the damage from this thing. Yeah, it just is what it is. We're probably dead here, but I should have put it in a different order probably, but hump the rat, attack. Yeah, I mean, I imagine we're gonna die here. They top the card, so probably dead. Yeah, just like the Stone Cold Nuts. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, 2 rares, a great draw. You give me 1 more turn, then we get stabilized here. We drew both our Grim Search and our Cemetery against them. They had a bunch of Exile. Just like basically everything that could go wrong went wrong here. They had really, really good draws. They lined up really well against us. Happens. It's fine. Is what it is. So, bad beat. You know, obviously Spellbook Vendor is also just freaking insane too. But that's all right, because we are brought to you by...
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Alright, let's try it again. Hand is not great, but we're going to keep. Red, sure. A lot of 3s. Looking for a 2. Picnic Ruiner. The aggression does not stop. I'm going to just mark away this Grim Search. We are never casting this. They're on the play with an aggressive start. Yeah, I'll just get rid of this thing. Target 0. Just discard this card. This card freaking sucks. Like, I think it's like fine in our deck, but it's pretty bad. Here's a Vermin, sure. A lot of ways to kill this, yeah, effectively.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Flicking a coin. Bink! Could cast Spear Guard, we're not going to do that yet. Doesn't block anything is here anyway, so. Another Vermin, damn. Alright, here we come. Alright, Spear Guard blocks Vermin. Let's go Butcher and Vermin. I mean Spear Guard, I mean. Butcher, make a rat. Play Spear Guard, say go. So you have like a block on the Vermin. They might be able to sack or whatever, but What is going on here? Jesus Christ. If they have if they have a Sewer Witch, I'm going to lose it. And they have a Torch Tower too? Wow. Our opponents are really... Oh, they have this thing. Our opponents are really popping off today. Like, can you imagine how good these draws are? Our opponents' draws have been insane. They're going to give us the trade, though? That's awesome. Take that all day, forever and ever. Alright, so we draw Edgewall Pack. I think I would like to play... Pack and block the Vermin, unless they have another sacrifice outlet. Just playing the Bards and the Vermin's not bad either, honestly. Just like get a trade in, get our Vermin going too. Need a little help here. Alright. I'm just gonna... I want to save a Giant for later too, because we're a little flooded here as well. I guess I have the ins, it's fine. I'll just cast this. So let's cast the Giant. Try and guarantee a good block on the Vermin. So that even if they can sack one thing and still block. They have Torch Tower here. We'll just concede. Whatever, I guess. You know, like, if you have it all every time, it's fine. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know what to tell you, folks. Opponents are drawing really, really well. Alright, we're just dead. Alright. Welcome back to Bronze To Mythic, I guess. It's just, pretty wild draws. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay. We made 2 blockers here. We're 3, though. This is going to go up to being a double striker as well. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. Yeah, I mean... Sometimes, you know, best of 1 on the play. Good hands. Just is what it is. But that's all right. We'll run it back. We're getting the reverse sweep right now. I'm calling reverse sweep right now. We're going 7-2. I guarantee it. Mark Messier style. The Brutskis. Everyone's just so aggressive. So aggressive. All right, so fire up a Spear Guard. Call the shot. No fear, Shakespeare. Rangers Messier, thank you very much. Obviously. Come on, what kind of question is that? Make a treasure, sure. And Conceited Witch. Sure. Monstrosity's here to block, save a day for us. They want to make it unblockable? Sure. It's fine by me. This Assassin's kind of a stinker. Is Mass my favorite Rangers captain? Yeah, probably. I mean, snap block all day. You got a trick? No. Awesome. Great trade for us. Make a food. Make some trades. Here's the Witch. No problem. We see a Shrouded Shepherd for us. Alright. Kind of want Witch's Mark here. Still can attack, but our hand's not great at the moment. And then what do we want to discard? Shepherd should find a target at some point. The Assassin's like not great, but it's like sorry, I guess it's bad against Rat Out and Flick a Coin. So let's just discard that. Let's target this and ship this. We draw a Vermin. Not ideal, but sure. So there you go. Wicked Spear Guard.
My boy's way to smart.
Thank you. Edgewall Packs, pretty good. Draw a Grabby Giant. I don't mind just playing Giant here. I kind of play Vermin. I mean, playing Vermin into Witch is pretty good, but like we are dying on board here, so just 2 menace creatures. We're at 14 already. Opponents really coming for us these days, you know. All right, here's Giant. So there you go. My fantasy football team's doing okay. Not great. All right. How about no cut in for once? Be really cool. Cut in's like the most backbreaking card on turn 4. Just like curve out, play cut in. Just insane card. They don't got it. Wow, great. All right, well, snap block. Tricks. All right, great. We made a successful trade, folks. We were able to block successfully. Maybe you don't believe it, but we did. All right, we're going to go Vermin into Witch here, I think. We're going to go land, Vermin. We can sack the food. I guess our blocks are bad, though. We could also just... Actually, I'm sorry. We should just Cleave Shadows. And then Vermin. We take 6 probably. Then we get to play a big Witch, which is pretty good. We're not drawing Goblin Bombardment yet. That would help, obviously. It's the deck we build our card that we build our deck around. Do we attack? I don't think so. We can double block if necessary. The Witch pumps this up with the Wicked roll, too. Ugh. Well, that sucks. Alright. I'm just going to block here. We're in trouble. That was really good. Obviously, five lands, all spells top out on your curve. It's fine, but... yeah, we'll block here. Pump our Vermin. We get the Sewer Witch. Pumps it again. Witch blocks pretty well on this board, too. So we're at 7. We draw Flick a Coin. Obviously a little late to be relevant, but sure. Helps with this thing, I suppose. Alright, let's just jam the Witch, I guess. We have 2 blockers into their 4 attackers. These attacks aren't even... Actually, this will grow this. That's good. Alright, so... Obviously, if we draw a good spell, we're dead. What's up, Caliblator? Stopped it and dropped your Prime Sub because the Oiler shirt? Wow. Haters. What's up, Floop? Alright. They're going to fire up the Grabby Giant. Thank God. Just get a little reprieve here. Our opponent could just miss for a turn. We could, like, play our next creature. I played the land because I was concerned with having enough mana to activate the food if I drew a spell. Obviously, we just got insanely punished with the Hopeless Nightmare, which couldn't be worse. I think playing the land there is correct with them empty-handed because they think that them drawing a discard spell is much less likely than us needing an extra mana for the food. Maybe I'm wrong, but I guess I didn't like math it out. It might have just been wrong, honestly. Pretty gross, regardless. Attacks are pretty bad here. The inn and the food. So we get the inn for white. This casts a shepherd next turn, and I can return one of these things. Attack is just a double loss. It does pump the Vermin up to a very, very large creature, but... yeah, alright. Not that the Flick Coin was doing a ton anyway, but... I guess it would have helped, actually, if I attacked. If I attack a bolt of these, they would have blocked with a 3-toughness creature. We would have killed it. So, might have cost us a game there, honestly, playing that swamp. Which is kind of gross, but... Here comes the Grabby Giant. Pretty easy block, in my opinion. Arsenal resub, thanks so much. Please no rat out. Alright, phenomenal for us. Trade and grow the Vermin. The Vermin is really big, too. Alright, scary. 2 menace creatures and a 3/4. Gonna crack this. We have no things that really bargain that much. Anyway... Ratcatcher Trainee. I mean, extra rats here does not really help us. 5, 6, 7. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do everything. All right, so we'll Shepherd. We'll attack with a rat. We'll rat in the Trainee and play the Trainee. Right? All right, so... I agree that that Giant trade was really good for us. Because that Giant was like their mana sink. So... I only want red. Yeah, that's right. Sure. Attack with this. So we're at 8. We have 2 blockers. 1 wicked roll, too. The problem is the train doesn't even block that well by itself. I think we just need it because of the menace, though. Yeah, I just gotta play it. Alright. Sucks, but it is what it is. We have the inn to return something, so, like, we have gas. Alright, main phase sack the Nightmare. Good sign. Yeah, playing that swamp, let me tell you. Top? Who tops?
Inconceivable!
Nobody tops. Come on. What are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
Alright, we need a big draw here, folks. I can return and cast Grabby Giant, so at least there's that. But... here comes the freaking pack. I mean, Obviously, if they have some way to deal extra damage to my Vermin, I'm very scared about it. Like, the natural block here seems to be Trainee plus Vermin on pack. But, like, they made the attack, you know? So, that makes that feel a little scarier. If I double block the pack, I lose both creatures, but now my Vermin's huge, and I have a huge Vermin and a huge Grabby Giant on defense. But I'm at 6. Yeah, I think we're so far behind we should block, unfortunately. Like, if they have something here, they have it. I don't know what else to do. Just like, yes, what it is. Kind of sucks, but yeah, sure. All right, and that kills both of them too. That's, I guess, you know what? I screwed up. That's a mistake on my part. I should have blocked with the 2/2. That was really bad because I blocked with the 2/2. The 3 damage can't kill both, which is like more likely that this would die. And it's like, yeah, it's a head. I mean, I guess it had to be exactly a 3 damage spell, but yeah, I don't know. All right, so we cost 3. We can't actually play that, so let's do this. All right, let's say go. 2 blockers, get to return the Grabby Giant. Alright. Again, would appreciate it if my opponent didn't draw a spell. Bink! Alright! That's not that bad. They're at 9, too, so, like... Alright. It's gotta be Grabby Giant, right? Yeah, it's gotta be Grabby Giant. Here's a Giant. Didn't our opponent just top twice? I know, right? It's kind of weird. Would you got Bombardment?
Oh, it's lightning anyway.
All right.
Oh my God.
2, 4, 6. If they don't block, I mean, they're just dead, right? Unless they have something here. All right, sure. Let's just go for it. Let's just freaking just send. So we have the Wicked Rolls also deal damage too, so they're just dead. All right, cool. All right, a little bit of a gift from our opponent here. Definitely appreciate, you know, after our first 2 opponents just freaking tap dancing on us. Nice to have a win. It's kind of cool, right? So
After it was all over,
we'll take it.
he took us in the house to serve his pancake.
All right. We're going to keep. Obviously, we need to draw a red. We have a good blocker of food, which is marked Mary Bards. Mary Bards is obviously not great, but we'll like to draw our rares to be super sweet. We have 2 enchantments we built around, you know. Who's hitting the store championships this weekend? What format are store championships? I obviously don't play much locally anymore because I just do Magic full time all day every day. So when it's break time, I try and do something else. But there's the inn. All right, just got Monstrosity here. Sealed, cool. With baby and stuff also. So you know, back before baby, me and Nicole would occasionally go out. You know, but. Just a 3/2 Mary Bard. So far their deck looks terrible. We're gonna block. Draw red? Not draw red. Alright. So it kinda stinks, whatever. Make the red now, just say go. Gotta sack the food. We have no value for bargain at all. There's Belligerent of the Ball. Just a fine card. That's Fantasy Hockey War. A few ways to do it, but we do categories. There are 8 offensive categories and 4 goalie categories, and you try and win the most categories: hits, blocks, goals, assists, plus minus, etc. I mean, it's just Mary Bar. We're gonna Mary Bars, and like, there's no point in putting the roll along, so we're just gonna block anyway. I guess you might as well, though, right? All right, sure, this is fine. Just gonna make a trade. We're a pretty happy 20 here, so we can't afford to take 6, but trades are fine. A lot of gas in our hand, a lot of flood insurance, so blocks these. All right, sweet. All right, Sweet Witch, which is good. They also just missed and didn't do anything, which is also good. Obviously, our single red mana is a little awkward here as far as deploying everything. We can just Witch and Grabby Giant. Let's do that. I kind of like that. Witch, offer the trade, and step treasure. Works pretty well. Yeah, me and Nicole have been on one date since baby was born. And we left baby with Nicole's parents. He screamed for 6 hours. Went to a Rangers Islanders preseason game. Yeah. Oh, gross. All right, I guess it isn't that bad because our hand's not that good anyway, but sure. This puts a Wicked roll on, too. Just discard Spear Guard, which is Mark. Our 2 worst cards for sure. Now it's a 4-3. Probably get to set up block and trade. They have 4 cards to my 2, but I have a giant and some artifacts to sack. What's that block? Alright, so, I mean, 16 life. Sewer Witch is kind of gas. I can Witch, then I can, actually I can't put the Young Hero roll in the rack because I already have a roll. I kind of like just playing the Bards and putting the Young Hero roll on it because it's a kind of a bad blocker, but it's a good attacker. Just get it out there now and just kind of like do our thing, which has more value later as well, so. Just say go. 1 Young Hero.
I just can't wait to be king.
Here's a Pie Wielder, sure. And just nothing. That's great for us. All right, untap and draw a Minstrosity. All right, so we're gonna attack. Get the roll going. If this goes through, this is great. This thing is next. It'll be a 5/4 next turn, which is excellent. So, all right, and then we can Sewer Witch here and make 1 rat, or we can just Grabby Giant and Minstrosity. It does cost us a treasure though. I'm just gonna Witch. Could wait on Witch to try and make more rats, obviously, but like the body's pretty good. It blocks this thing well, makes a decent attacker, puts more crap in play. And if I draw a land, I can go Minstrosity Giant and not stack the treasure, and then have the artifacts in play to stack later. So their deck does look a little suspect so far. Just, you know, 3 colors and not playing some stinkers you don't really want to play usually. Edge Wall in, keeping us in the game. We got 4 creatures in the bin. Oversold Cemetery. Goblin Bombardment. Alright, well, unfortunately, they play Nightly Valor on the Pie Wielder, which is the Stone Cold Nuts for them. They get to attack for 8 double strike and have a blocker, which is just like the worst thing that ever happened to us, but whatever, I guess. Is what it is. Get on to 8. We draw a red source. Alright, so we get to attack with our Merry Bards and grow it to a 5/4, which kind of gas, actually. Now I'd like no more lands, please. Oh, it's first strike? Oh my god. Oh god. I forgot it naturally has first strike. Alright, well, hopefully this is the best bluff ever. God damn it. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, obviously if I have literally anything here, it may get blown out pretty hard, but I just forgot his first strike. I knew it, I thought I got double strike when you do the thing, but I forgot I had first strike naturally. That's pretty bad. That's going to be a really hard mistake to recover from, but whatever. Is what it is. Still reading cards here on week 14 of Wilds of Eldraine. Sucks. It was a snap attack too, like honestly a pretty big ball bluff, like, you know, like by far the best creature they have. Man, they're going off now. All right. And if I have a trick there, it's nasty. You know, it's brutal for them. But and what kind of idiot would attack their 5/4 to a 4/5 first strike, you know? So whatever. What are you gonna do? All right, it has double strike again. Just gonna block it. All right, so make a food, draw the trainee. Yeah, it could have been Monstrous Rage, Rat Out, any pump spell, but... And, they are at 16. Could have just taken it, sure, but yeah. Alright. Alright, right on time. Right on time. Alright. They only have one card. If that card gives Celebration, I'll be pretty pissed off, honestly. Like, this is Menace too. You only have 2 blockers here, and we're at 8. Yeah, I should have played a blocker. This freaking sucks. Wish I had sacked the food, honestly. I wanted to keep both foods, but if I had kept the treasure, I could have played the 2-drop and the cemetery, but obviously I didn't know what I was drawing, so. Alright, Tattered Ratter. Oh my god, they had 2 creatures. Come on.
And that's something worth celebrating.
So, I guess this is still... it's not good. Alright, so... Jeez. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, dead if I don't block this. Do something like this. Take 4 damage, and then all future rats are bigger. Could block the rat, that is true. Maybe I'd actually be better. Just like do this. Just like start working on the rats. It's 1 damage either way, so. Alright. Draw Lord Skitter's Butcher. We have 6 mana. It's not enough to play the Butcher and food and the cemetery. They have 5 attackers, and I have 2 blockers. Alright, let's just sack this rat and see what we draw. Well, I found the Bombardment, but it's not particularly good here, honestly. We're just like too far behind on the board. Alright, sure, I guess. Flick a coin. Flick a coin and 2 food. 3 blockers. It sucks. We just need to play the cemetery so we can start recurring blockers every turn, but we're trying to die. Like, block this. This is Menace also. Effectively, which we just like can't win. Yeah, this freaking sucks. Jump. If I flick the Spear Guard in on their turn, then I can block, or after they attack, then I can chump block the huge creature, eat the Ash, eat the Ratter, and go to 1. I have the foods. That's probably our best chance. So just say go. Definitely can't complain too much. I did not play very well this draft, so. Made a few blunderous mistakes. Honestly, if it's my turn, it's tied. We could draw a good one. So we get to block, jump here. block here, and block here. And then coin this bad boy. Draw 1 drop. That's pretty good. I don't want to sound too optimistic, but I think we have a chance here. Spear Guard, Cemetery, crack some foods. Alright. The Assassin's not bad either, actually. We actually can't do everything, though. Oh, we can with this thing. So we can go Spear Guard. Cemetery. Actually, I have to crack food because of the menace. We'll just say go. Let's just say go and see what happens. So, Cemetery's online, obviously. We can crack 2 foods if we need to. So, I think we're actually maybe not ahead, but like I would say if we can get through this next turn unscathed, I think we're actually in like pretty good shape. We can get back our Sweet Tooth Witch or our Minstrosity. I did bottom the freaking compartment, unfortunately, but it's close. It's close. We're trying. I'm trying, folks. I know that hasn't looked like I've been trying, but I am trying.
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Cemetery is sick once it gets going. So we get our creature back every single turn. That's an opponent flick. We have freaking foods in play. Yeah, if we still had the bards to play this game, it would have been easy, obviously. Just you know, so definitely some punts in this draft. So can't really can't deny it, you know. Opponent's really really putting the squeeze on us here. What's going on? Great time at that follow. It's the first time you're watching YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Welcome. Oh, it's really in the tank. So deep in the tank. If this is a slow roll, this is the most savage slow roll of all time. Of all time. I'm getting that bad slow roll vibe. I don't know. I'm getting some bad tingles right now. Just like, oh, actually you're dead. Sorry. Timeout again? What is going on? Andor was fantastic. Andor was absolutely unbelievable. Like high art, you know, like which is not that you usually say about Star Wars. Just writing at a level never seen before in Star Wars. Characters phenomenal. Yeah, maybe they disconnected. Maybe they're salt roping. I don't even know, but all right, pass to attackers. They just timed out. Wow, that's gas. All right, I'm gonna crack food. Just gotta crack both foods, I think. We'll just like spend the mana here. We save 1 mana by doing this. Feel pretty happy at 7 life here. Awesome. I think we're good, folks. I think this is just it. Let's get back our Sweet Tooth Witch. And then we drew a land too. It's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, just say go. No attacks. It's fine. Get the assassin we can poke in here too. This is it, folks. Corner turned. I would say we're actually a heavy favorite now. Wood, what's up? Thanks for resub. Yeah, I'm stoked for hockey. Thought somebody was returned to the battlefield? No. It was printed in 2002, not 2023. It was a commander card in 20. Ooh, that's actually scary. Bellowing Bruiser for 2 things can't block. They can't cast it though, which is the important part. So, attack with the Pie Wielder and the Edge Wall back. So these can't block. I mean, we have a food to work with. If they had a way to get celebration, this could be crazy. First strike. We could just double block the Pie Wielder, then assassin it. We'll lose a creature at first strike, but it's fine, I think. I'm going to do that. This is by far their best creature, so... First strike kills one, other one deals damage, then we just assassin it. Alright, first strike damage. Regular damage, go to 4. Alright, here's the assassin. Take him out!
Get off my plane.
Alright, and we get to return... How about the witch? We have a rat in play? No, but... I'm gonna make food. We can all just bury. We can just bards the freaking assassin, right? That's kind of guess. Pack too. All right. Fire up the bards. Give me a roll. And we have one more food available. Attack with this. Need to keep blockers for the pack. Kind of want the witch to die also. Sure. I think we're returning them. I mean, they have this thing hasted too. I should save this back. I'm playing super safe here, honestly. I'm just a coward. Just like, they have a haster. They have menace creature. We'll just freaking, like, sack our food, leave our blockers up. We have a threat. You know, like, yeah, we have a reach against Archon's Glory. We've got a lot of things going on. Yeah, we just, like, we're so far ahead if the game continues. Just not get cheesed. Black Matter resub, thanks so much. That's some mana base. Here's Belling Bruiser. Expel the Interlopers. Great. We have freaking Oversoul Cemetery in play. Wrath away. You know, like... Butcher and Cemetery of Menace to win next turn. I mean, if we want to go for it, sure we could do that. Alright, just gonna... Fire in the old Blockski. Just gotta crack this food. Not die. That's the goal. Just gotta not die. Grabby Giant, Monstrosity, Bards. Another Young Hero roll wouldn't be the worst. I have a 4-drop in my hand though, so the cheapest card possible is probably just ideal. Just get Monstrosity. Give me that back. And, now that the 4/4's got me, make it a little more aggressive too, I think. So just jam with these two. Pretty good wearer of the Young Hero role, you know? They go to 3, sure. I mean, again, it's very likely they were just dead. But like, again, just going to play it super safe here. Just a no rush at all. We have 4 blockers and 7 life against 2 creatures. Feeling pretty good. Alright, here comes the attack. So I want to spread some toughness out, play around monstrous, whatever. It doesn't matter, I guess. I don't think it matters, just whatever. They have like Monstrous Rage and the double strike thing. We probably die, but... We're gonna Light Blades the Witch, sure. And yeah, that's all. It's all good for us. Making food. Think that'll do it. Don't call it a comeback. Give me a little witching action too. Is it witching hour? And 6-4. Alright. Woo! Jared with the gift of subs. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. A little sloppy. I'll try and tighten it up a little bit, but, you know. Alright. Ooh, look at this hand. Hope they're playing 1 toughness creatures, huh? Gonna keep. I'll play in on white. In on white's fine here. Is that Pyroclasm? John Dorian? What? What are you talking about? Cassian was not named after Cassian Andor. It's just kind of like an awkward coincidence. We knew the show was coming out. We liked the name Cassian, and we're like, you know what? We're just going to name the kid what we want to name him. So, all right. Are we super greedy here? And do we, like, go for a big shepherd? Or we just kill it now? You just kill it now. Yeah, just do it. We have 2 more effects like that, so, like, let's just not take 3 damage, honestly.
Give me what I want!
Alright, so... Land, Monstrosity, probably going to die to their Flicker Coin, but whatever, I guess. We have the Assassin, so... No, that's good. Alright, no Flicker Coin, no Rat out. Good news. Good news for the candy.
I'm going on an adventure!
We just play Swamp. Not going to bother shepherding here. We're just going to attack. Probably just end step Assassin, honestly. It's not particularly exciting, but opponent's just not doing anything, so...
What we need's a few good taters.
Bear. Ooh, that's a good one. Hive-Flight Negotiator is quite good. That is a very, very good card. A little Siege Rhino action. What's up, drawing? Alright, so I'm going to hold off on the Assassin now. And is it Edge Wall pack? Alright, now we're just going to attack. And if they block, we'll just Assassin. If they don't, let's play the pack. We can also work it up to Flicker Coin into Assassin, which is like, you know, it's cute. You know, like, is what it is. Lord Skitter's Butcher. Next turn we have enough for Flicker Coin Assassin, yes. I think we can do better than that personally. I don't think it's like a necessary play, but alright, so they're gonna attack. Then they're gonna say go. Alright, so we draw Cemetery with no cards in the graveyard, which is fine, honestly. Let me make some trades here. We're gonna Shepherd and just leave up the Assassin. If they want to attack and race, we're obviously super stoked about that, so let's Shepherd and then put the +1/+1 on the Rat and just freaking swing the freaking Leroy. Just attack for 9. You know, 9's a lot. I'm a big fan of the tokens that can't block. I think they add a very interesting dynamic to Limited. They're going to Fairy Fencing X equals 1 on this. That sucks. So I still had the mana up to go Flicker Coin into Assassin. I could have killed... Actually, never mind. That's not how it works. I'm lying. This is fine. Just making stuff up. Take 6. Gonna block. Great. Yeah, sure. It's fine. And then do I want to cast Cemetery or leave the Assassin up? I think we need to hold the Assassin for killing this. Yeah, should play Cemetery and say go. Play Cemetery, crack the food, have Rat up also. 2 in the bin so far, so we're getting there. Snap block. We have Rat out and Oversold Cemetery in play, so easiest block of my entire life. Sure. I mean, like, I want creatures to die, so great. Crack this. Alright, we draw another land. This is fine. Attack for 1. We're just going to Flicker Coin and kill the Negotiator. So 3, 4, 1. That's then we still Rat it up also. Cool. Just going to say go. Not really in a rush to do this. It's honestly a chance we just block the Rat, too, if they attack. Just to get that 4th creature in the graveyard. So let's pop this off. Dink this. Bing! And the Assassin.
Get off my plane.
Stone Cold Killer. Having never actually cast this card before, it actually hasn't been that bad in our deck. I think it's also a byproduct of just playing Oversold Cemetery, but... Should block. We can get back our Edgewall back and kind of keep that ball rolling. Get our Cemetery online. Edgewall back, sure. Let's get back, it's our own pack, right? Yeah, I think so. Draw a creature, please. Yes, we can. All right. Here's a vermin. Attack for 1. Sick. Throw the vermin. Cool. And then play the pack. All right. This all looks pretty good to me. Now we have pretty good blocks with the rat ouch. If we want to, we'll see. It's a good one. It's a good card. The old gutter ball's one of the better rares in the set. It's a good one. I think we're okay though. Obviously we have our cemetery off now, but we could return the Shrouded Shepherd. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We just do that, right? Just shepherd the crap out of them. Get rid of all these rats. Ooh, boy, that's nice. Let's just do that. All right. Get back our shepherd.
Let the adventure begin.
Cleave ya! And then our attacks are great here too, right? We get to go Spear Guard, and I have the rat out too. Send it. It's fun. I can even rat out my own creature. I might rat out my own Spear Guard here, actually. If I rat out a Spear Guard, then the vermin grows and kills this year. Which seems better than killing Gutter Dweller, because now they have no creatures in play. I actually love that. Also, doesn't quite turn Cemetery on, though. Hold on. Maybe I just want to turn Cemetery on instead. We kill 2 creatures and Cemetery turns back on. Yeah, let's do that. I guess that's fine. Never mind. I should wait for damage. That was dumb, but whatever. Alright, so all of our stuff's dead. Cemetery's back on. A bajillion rats in play. Downright reset, thanks so much. I owe squats too, don't I? Radio, what's up? That's awesome, Radio. Appreciate it, thanks so much. 1 Sewer Witch off the top. Back for seconds. That's not bad. Minstrosity. Sure. I mean, like, we're at each. Get back the vermin. There's like just super dead, right? What's up, Bralo? Alright, so ship this. They're just dead, right? Like, it's 5 menace. Castian's favorite movie's Encanto. He's watched it 1,000 times in the last few months, and I just cannot get the Encanto songs out of my head. It's actually trying to drive me insane. They're not even bad songs, but like, whoo boy. Alright, that's a win, folks. Hand's good. We're all out on 2 drops, I think. But the Tabby. The old Tabby. We're going to Spear Guard. I might just say go. I think our deck is fairly defensive, honestly. And I don't think that... I think I would happily trade here. We have no 2-drop either, so we're taking like 2 or 3 damage from this. Yeah, I'm just like, go. It's too bad we didn't draft any sweet 2-mana enchantments. I know. Torch the tower? Sure. I mean, premium kill spell, my crappy 1-drop? Sure, you got it. Edge volume. Alright. I mean, could be better, but sure. What's up, Father? New pile driver. What's up? Welcome. Take 1. No good 3-drop here, please. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, there's the Butcher. Oh, they're going to sack and draw? I love this. They're subtracting from their board rather than adding to it. That's great for us. Draw Monstrosity right on time, obviously. We're going to Vermin here. I'll get the Vermin going. We could always hero roll onto the Rat. Probably just pack next turn, but we'll see what happens. Very happy to take 2 here at 18 life, no problem. No Flick Coin, no Rat out, please. Here's Warehouse Tabby. So go, sure. Not a bad draw on the mark either. I mean, definitely going to offer this this rat for their cat. Alright. Here's packs. There you go. Possible they're looking for lands there for sure. Let's try and use they in chat if we can. Super easy to do. No idea who's behind that screen back there, so. Yeah, they topped twice. This is what they got. Alright, they have a Sewer Witch. It's a little annoying. So now they have a bigger rat.
I don't get it. Everyone loves
That's
rats.
fine though. Just take the damage, I think. You draw a mountain. I'm honestly tempted just to play Monstrosity and Bards here. Just play 2 blockers. I think our deck is favored in long games, and I am concerned about dying. We have a card draw spell in our hand and an edge wall in. We obviously missed out on the hero roll, but like don't have any good attacks for it now. Anyway, I'm just gonna jam. Just gonna play our stuff and just say go. So now we have 3 good blockers and a thing that grows and a card draw spell in our hand. So 13's pretty healthy. Why that was better for us? Why? What was better for us? Oh, why? So why was I happy they sacked their onboard creature rather than made a new creature? Because I feel like I'm behind. I think that we're the control deck here, and we want to stabilize. And them removing things from the board says they want to play a longer game too. Our deck's good in longer games. So, all right. So the attack for us is a 3/4, and we're just blocking here. Obviously, the question is what are we going to block with? Obviously the pack, and then I guess the Monstrosity. Trade for the pack, which is fine. And then we have the Mark coming up. The Zero Witch is a little wicked here, just kind of nasty, but. Alright, so draw another land, which is not ideal, but we can mark up on. Fortunately, this 4/5 is pretty big. We're going to go on to the Monstrosity. Discard a land. Draw some spells, please. We draw Golem Bombardment and another land. So Bombardment is pretty good here. Not great, honestly. Just going to play Bombardment, so go. Attacking any attack here, they're just not going to block with the Witch, so just say go. The old bombs here. Need to keep those spells coming, but so we have 4 Mod Fanatics in play. Gonna kill this Tabby at some point very, very soon, so they can't get any rats. I probably should kill it on my turn actually. So they bargain one of these rolls, now they get a rat. Plays a lot of Rakdos decks, yeah. Just rats for days. Just rats everywhere.
Okay, everybody tuck your pants into your socks.
Ugh. It'd be hard to imagine a worse card for us. I guess they're sacrificing 2 creatures also, though. This sucks. So, we're going to lose 4, which sucks. And then we lose our creatures because we can't sack them. They're going to sack this rat with the roll and get more rats. They sack these 2 and you can get another rat. That sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. I can just kill both. I'm stupid. I'm just dumb. Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. I haven't been feeling great lately, all right? So, you got to work with me here. We're going to lose all our crap. They're going to lose all their crap too. So, do this. Kill that. Kill that. Then we just nug them for 2, right? So now they stack both of these. So, going back to the drawing board here. Alright, so Wrath of God, we're at 6. That's not that bad. Could have been worse. Alright, let's crack the food also. Yeah, the food helps our life total. Oh, what a draw. What a draw. Alright. It's even an adventure for my edge wall in. Perfecto. Really? Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Great prank.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Now what, friend? Belligerent of the ball. Sure. Ugh, this card's so good. Alright, Hurt Elemental's pretty good. Can't cast it yet, thankfully. We're gonna untap and draw Lord Skitter's Butcher, also not bad. think we just attack all here. They block this. I'll use 2 rats to kill it. Alright, so 9, 8, 7. Effectively at 5, honestly. We could also just sack this, return it, and then do it again, which is kind of gas. We can go sack this, return it, and then rat immediately. Maybe just do that, actually. Sack both of these, kill this. Let me just say go. End step, return the thing. Pest problem. Untap. I want to have a damage dealt to this, so... I was considering just sacking both rats to kill it, but I'm going to sack the trainee. Just hold the butcher, I think. We're close to killing them, too. We are at 9, so... Let me just say go. So return the trainee, make 2 rats, untap, make 3 more creatures. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty good draw. Alright, sure. Having a pest problem. Untap. Draw land. Land's not ideal. Getting a little dicey here, honestly. Adding 4 power to the board and a menace creature was pretty nasty. Drawing off Butcher is just like... You might need to. Probably should that first, I guess. I don't really think about it, but making a rat puts 5 power on the board. It makes it hard for them to attack too, because like we just attack back and kill them. Just gonna make a rat. All right. Gonna say go. Obviously, if they swing all out, we just like block and shoot them, and then just untap, attack, and sack and kill them. So. Sting Blade would be a very good draw, yeah. Alright, so where does the damage from the trainee go? Just goes to face, right? Yeah. Alright. No block. Come on, man. Not like this. One, two, three, four. God, we should draw a creature that we reach 1. Assuming they have nothing. Like, we stack out everything, sack, and then sack all these. It's 7 damage. Man. So what should be the ideal draw? Yeah, but I think just any freaking creature would be fine. Alright. Opponent's committing to the attack. This forces a block, puts them to 7. We're drawing Oversoul Cemetery for sure. Like 110%. If we hadn't killed the Belligerent Ball, we'd be dead. Like, they would have played this thing, attack for 4 menace, and we would be dead. So. Alright. I mean, here it comes. Gotta block. Going face. Alright, we're 2. Land. I mean, dead to any creature, in theory. That's a creature. Actually, a really good one. We still die no matter what, but... Oh, no, sure, we can kill the pack and the... Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Are there any instant speed ways to gain life I'm not thinking about? Yeah, we're going for it, yeah. One. Oh, Gumdrop Poisoner would be gas. That's it. Alright, I think we're good. Woo! Man, we're sweating this one. Holy boy. Oh, moi. When I made the guarantee that we were going to reverse sweep this draft, I didn't say it was going to be easy. Number 16 Mythic is here to try and stop us. We got a combo, though. We got the Skewer Slinger Stingblade Assassin combo. Man, they're coming in. All right. The old Brutski. Which draft is this? No idea. Grotto, Plains, Besotted Knight. Alright, this is all fine. Need to draw some lands, but... Fire. We have 4-drop, 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 2-drop, 1-drop. Snap block. That's great. Love that exchange. Oh, never mind. It's back. That's pretty bad for us, actually. Young Hero roll on the Ginger Brute's pretty busted. We missed a land drop here, too. Really prefer to not lose this draft to missing on the missing land drops. But here's Skewer Slinger. Don't like this. I'm being honest. Drew a land, thankfully. I guess we're attacking. This sucks. I have like a ton of removals. Alright. I'm just gonna say go and make some rats. Get the food too, but this Ginger Brood is really, really starting to be a problem. Spear Guard can block for a turn, does have haste. It's a cute one. Alright. Go, bro. Alright. Get some rats. Edge wall in. Alright. This sucks a little bit. Play this on red. Can like Spear Guard crack food. Try and set up Spear Guard into Assassin on the Ginger Brood. It's pretty tough, though. Shit. We can, like, trainee. I think our plan is play trainee, double block this thing, and then just hope we draw a land so we can go Assassin and thing. Yeah. Alright. Doesn't feel great. Oh my god. Alright, I guess no reverse sweep. Some draw from our mythic opponent here. bad play. They lost the young hero. You take 9. You can't take 9 here. Yeah, we're just fucking dead. I don't tell you. Well, we drew a land. I don't think there's a chance here. We take 6, kill this. Get the assassin in play. Probably not. Oh my god, can you stop? Alright, going to 1. If I pull this one out, I don't know. I gotta get something. Kill this. This blocks this. Oh my god, come on.
Still a piece of garbage.
No worse draw in the entire deck than that one, obviously. Now we're dead, right? Yeah, if we drew a land, and we could have played the Edge Wall pack, or Grabby Giant, and like gain some life, block this, gone to 1 again. Maybe we could have. I mean, they are out of cards. I think we had a chance, but unfortunately, pretty insane draw combined with our missed land drops. It's gonna be the end of us here. It sucks. It's a bummer. Definitely a bummer. Blocker. Yeah, really no two ways around it. That was the wrong button anyway. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Alright, that sucks. Yeah. It is what it is. That sucks too, so we ranked that below me, we had a little protection also. That stinks. Alright, well, couldn't pull off the reverse sweep. Those first few games were pretty shitty. I mean, it's funny because, like, so I obviously had to play off stream to get back to the rank I was at because the ladder was set after Worlds and stuff. And I was just crushing. Just non-stop crushing people. No one ever curved out, just beating everybody. And now, of course, we're on Bronze To Mythic, and opponents just have the stone cold nuts every game. To be fair, I did make a few bad mistakes this draft for sure, which is on me. And you know, definitely can't afford to make mistakes in games your opponents are curving out on you. But wrong one. Oops, hold on. Sorry, I'm in the melee. It's Bronze to Worlds, not Bronze To Mythic. So. Went 4-3. I mean, I think this deck was really lacking a rule spell or two. Maybe taking the Witch over the Torch was too greedy. We were trying to build around Oversold Cemetery, and maybe we went in a little bit too deep. You know, we fell behind early a little bit because we were lacking those early removal spells. Our curve was fine, and we had like, you know, a decent amount of 2-drops. We had good defensive 2-drops like the Slinger, Double Monstrosity, and stuff. But struggle to draw them with any regularity. Playing Grimsearch might have been a mistake, honestly. This card just blows. This card's so bad. And best of 3 you can board it in and stuff, but it's just so bad otherwise. So, yeah. Tried to experiment a little bit. Got a little punished, but I'll take 4-3. Whatever, is what it is. So, episode 17 in the books. YouTube folks, love you, like, comment, subscribe. 18 in the books. Episode 19 is coming up.